In this era and our generation, video games are everywhere. From a battles epic in a fantasy world to silly adventures with pixelated characters, they have become more than just entertainment. They are a huge part of modern culture. But there's one big question that keeps coming up. Do video games really make people violent? Some people say that video games are just harmless fun and a great way to relax, while others argue that they can make players into real-life warriors. Let's dive into this debate and see if video games are heroes or villains in the world of behavior. Welcome to Phonecast. Welcome to Phonecast, the only podcast you can turn into while pretending you're busy on your phone. Join us as we dive into random conversation and hot topics. I'm your host Wizia, and today we're diving into a heated one. Do video games make people violent? Joining us are four students with strong opinions. They're gonna share their experience, perspective, and maybe even change your mind. So plug in, sit back, and let's get phoning on Phonecast.
Okay, first of all, with today's topic, do video games make people violent? We have the pro side and the con side. And first off, from the pro side, we've got Siti Nabila. She's a student who stays away from video games. Welcome to the podcast field.
Thanks. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited to share my perspective.
Okay, next, we've got Safira. She's a student who stays away and avoid gaming. Welcome to the pod, Safira. Glad you're here.
Thanks. Can't wait to introduce.
Now representing the another side, the fun side, we've got Sagita. He's a dedicated gamer. What's up, Sagita?
Hey, happy to be here and talk about something that I'm passionate about.
And last but not least, we have Talita. She's another gamer. Welcome, Talita.
Thanks. Let's do this.
Okay, before we jump in, this podcast is brought to you by Jeko Donuts and Coffee. Visit your nearest Jeko or order online to enjoy a moment of sweet indulgence. Alright, let's get into the Phonecast. Alright, let's start with the first question. Okay, this first question same as our topic today. Let's start with big one. Do video games make people violent? I want to hear from Sepil. What's your take?
I definitely think they can. Even notice some classmates who play violent games like Mobile Legends or Free Fire. That to be more. So therefore, even outside the game, it's like they carry that aggression with them.
Seth, how do you think? Do you feel the same?
Totally, I don't play games because I feel like they create a negative mindset. You are constantly exposed to violence, and over time, that has to affect what you think and act.
Okay, let's hear the other side. Sagita, you're a dedicated gamer. What do you think?
I don't agree about chef opinions because I've been gaming for years and it's never made me silence. If anything happens, it helps me calm and blow off steam. Because when I've had a stressful day, a couple of game like Mobile Legends and Free Fire make me relax and lash it out.
Actually, people always play video games, but there's no solid proof that they actually cause violence.
Okay, fair points. But Civil, why do you think aggression seems more common in gamers?
Um, I think it's about the content sector. If you spend hours studying action or solving problems with violence, that it's going to affect your risk and the real world even if you don't realize it.
But it's not the game that making someone aim aggressive. It's how they're controlling and handle their emotion. Games don't come with the anger, they just give you a space to let it out.
Okay, next question. The second question. Do you think younger students are more vulnerable to the effects of violent video games? Like we all know that younger students like junior high school or maybe even elementary school, they're just playing a game like they were not vulnerable to the effect of violent video games. Sabira, let's start with you.
Oh, absolutely. Your kids are still developing, so they are more likely to copy what they see in games. Plus, they don't always understand what's okay in games, but isn't okay in real life.
Kalita, do you agree?
Not really. I think it depends more on the environment a kid grows up in. If parents are involved and teach them what's right and wrong, games won't have that sense of
But how many parents are actually that involved? Most kids are playing games every day and they will develop out.
Okay, here's a twist. Can video games actually help manage stress or maybe an anger? Satika, you're a dedicated gamer, right? You're always playing video games. What's your experience?
For sure, gaming is my go-to when I'm stressed. Instead of staying mad, I channel my energy into the game. By the same time, I'm done. I feel way better and calmer.
Some here is like a risk. If I have bad day playing something fun or competitive, help me more positive.
Samira, what do you think?
I get that, but isn't that just avoiding the problem? I feel like there are healthier ways to manage stress, like talking to someone or exercising. Gaming is a healthy outlet for some people. Not everyone deals with stress the same way.
Okay, this is the last question. How can students balance gaming with school and other responsibilities? I want to hear this from everyone.
For me, it is simple. I don't play games, so I focus on school, hobby, and spending time with friends. I feel like it's easier to stay productive without games.
Same. I think gaming takes up too much time. If you are spending hours in front of it, what are you missing out in real life?
I see your point. But gaming is about balancing the life. I make sure my homework is done before I play. And I set time limits because it's just another hobby for me.
Yeah, it's all about time management. Gaming does not have to take over your life if you're responsible about it.
Okay, now here's a deal. I think this topic not as simple as it seems. Like on one hand, Sidil and Savira, we can say they're a pro with today's topic, the video game like people violent. They make a solid points about how stay away from video games, keep them focused on chill, and they think all that shooting and fighting in games can mess with how people handle stuff in real life. But in another hand, Sagita and Talita, you can say that they are the coincide with this topic today. They capture saying gaming in the problem. For them, it's a way to blow off steam, like vibing with their friends, and even pick up some cool skill like teamwork, right? And they basically say, don't blame the games, blame how people use them. Oh, the takeaway, it's all about balance. Whether you're gaming or not, it's on you to manage your time and your vibe. For me, games don't make you violent. Your choice do. So play smart, think smart, and don't let anything take over your life. And big thanks to our guests for keeping it real, and to everyone listening, you guys are the best. Coming into the Phonecast. What do you guys think? Are video games to blame for violence, or it is all just a misunderstanding? Let us know on comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a review and share this episode with your friends. Until next time, keep thinking,
keep talking, and keep calling.